analysts will come, possibly ACG will come to declare it open. Today might be a little bit longer, but other days we'll go back to our source throughout the week. And I know by Friday.
Collecting revenue for the command. Now there's been a decline in the activities at the ports as regards to the current stage of the economy, talking about the fluctuating rate of the dollar. What measures have you put in place to ensure that you meet the targets for the year?
Okay, thank you very much. As you heard during the lecture, we are not just talking about collection of revenue, we're also talking about generating revenue, because for collection of revenue, there are so many factors involved. The agents pay duty, the importer declares what he has in his container, tells the agent pays duty. And there are interventions. It is that intervention that generates revenue, trying to find out if the appropriate duty has been paid, if the right HS code has been adopted, if the quantity in the container is correct. That's the main work. But like I said, port operations will remain at the center of our national discourse. And customs is synonymous with port operations. So we are not immune from developments in the society, as you have rightly said. Economic indicators in the country, economic developments in the country has a way of impacting on customs operation. And so we're operating an exchange regime of 420 something naira per dollar. And now we are settled with 775 naira per dollar as exchange rates, and the Incoterm for payment of CIF. What it means is that many people's purchasing power may go down. We recognize that. What it means is that sourcing for dollar at the current exchange rate in both black market and through the CBN may be a bit difficult. So those who are importing like 10 containers before may want to now import less based on the availability of scarce foreign exchange. Then what do we do in the face of that? We don't fold our arms. So what we do is to close every available loophole, every opening, every conduit through which revenue may be lost. Excuse me. And that's what we're doing. And that's what we're doing differently. Again, it's encouraging the stakeholders, particularly the declarants, to become compliant. And what I mean by that is where they were not declaring correctly before, we now encourage them. The encouragement is not by word of mouth alone. We offer premium service. We resume work early. We ensure that where they have DN to pay, the DN is signed on record time. We conduct, examination as at when due, and then we remove every other trade barrier that will affect them, in the discharge of their obligations to their importers, including removal of multiple alerts, removal of interventions by other people that are not supposed to make a direct intervention in the supply chain or cargo clearing process. We've done all that. Well, it's still not enough. We intend to do more. And the lecture we had today is one of them, by enlightening our officers of what is expected of them. We intend to also call the stakeholders for similar lecture and share with them like you had during the lecture, there are challenges created by the stakeholders for which customer service are supposed to surmount. And there are also some challenges perceived by the stakeholders to have been a direct result of the action or inaction of the officers. We're also going to talk to the officers too and empower the agents on how to respond to that. So that's
one
what
of the areas you mentioned in there was you talked about automating the transfer process.
Yes.
And